And this is the Everyday City Carry podcast. And this time I've got the right number. It is episode 339, dude. I keep getting mixed up with the Patreon episode numbers and the podcast episode numbers. I'm getting old, I guess. But for sure, this time, it is not the Patreon episode number, it is the podcast number. It's episode 339. But that just, goes to show like how many episodes we have on Patreon. 245 episodes on there. And you just gotta, drop 5 bones to get in the door. You can do that through patreon.com/everydaycitycarry. Really helps the channel out. If you want to support the show, support the channel, Patreon is the best way to do it. You can also use YouTube channel memberships, and you can get the Patreon episodes in the community tab. I think it's called the posts tab now. It used to be called community. I think it's called posts now. Shout out to everybody for coming through. People are going to be trickling in, and we got the first in here. What the hell?
What the hell? Oh my God! No way! Yeah.
Let's get this started. Hit the like button for the homie. Shout out to you, my friend. Thank you. We have Marco in the house. Ian Coates. We have Mark Ridgewell. Men of Culture. Welcome. Let's keep going down here. And people are trickling in. There are definitely some lurkers just hanging out. We got Fook Doozle in the house. I just saw him right now. It says good evening. I've got this cool thing here. I don't know if I showed you guys this. I actually didn't show it to you, but I'm gonna take a picture of it right now. People in the fucking oh shit, I cursed already. It's over. It's game over. I have this new thing for the show, and it looks like this, right? They are a sponsor of the show. It's called the Five Fine is the name of the company. Five Fine is called the Ampligame D6. So I'm sure you see logos on these buttons, and you're like, "What is that?" I see Blade HQ there, Kizer, Bladebinge. I see Knife News, We Knives. I can basically press a button, and then like it just goes to that website, bro. It's like pretty insane. And then I could just do share video. I don't have to like really move around that much. And then that's it. Look, and then I'm sharing it with you guys already. It's pretty insane. I really like it. And I basically customized it so the show will be smoother. We can surf, the internet a lot easier. I don't have to type anything in. And it's kind of a cool little addition. You know what I'm saying? Pretty awesome. And yeah, so I just basically pre-program all my stuff in there. It didn't take that long, and honestly, this is way cheaper than the alternatives, which is like the I think it's called the Elgato Stream Deck. This is way cooler, dude. Way cooler. And look at Ian Coates with already with his OCD. They're macros to take him to the sites. They're macros. They're
Sensational.
Yeah, dude. I have not packed up last week's winner. I think it was MPG EDC. She just emailed me like over the weekend. That did not go out yet. But I will pack that up this week. Man, it's getting like really nuts, dude. Did you guys see like all the bags that I have right now? It's crazy. It's like I did a bag video, a couple of bag videos, sling bags for alpaca. And like every bag company is just like, yo, sup? You want to make some bag videos? Yeah. What's the name of the mini? What do you mean? What mini? What mini? We got Old Man of the Sea, Titanium Justin in the house, fellow content creator. And what do you mean? What mini, bro? Guapo. Guap 007. The one you just had on screen. You mean it's called the Ampligame. Here, I'll fucking just show it to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what is the name of it? I will just show it to you, my friend. Let me find the video now. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Hold on a second. It's asking me to load it to oh shit. It's asking me to solve a puzzle. So I can show you the video. It is from the TikTok shop, but I'm sure you can get it on Amazon as well. I think I saw it there. Let's see. Let's see. Man, I post so much. Holy shit, it's right here. No, that's not it. Wait. Where is it? I mean, since you insist, bro, here. Which one is it? Five Fine. Oh, right here. If you stream like me, right, and you don't want to pay over $100 for the Elgato Stream Deck, check this out right here. This is half the price. It's under $68 with a 10% off coupon right now. Now, you're probably asking, what the hell does it do, okay? This is the 5-Fine Ampligame, the D6, and check this out right here. So I got my stream, right? And normally I'd have to like do Control Tab to open up another tab. It was on the website you were showing like a minute ago. What? What are you talking about, bro? What? You mean Wii Knives? Micro Trogon? I don't know. I don't know which one you mean. Ian says, I ain't gonna say shit. I just get roasted for anything I say. I would say it's also fair that you roast me for anything I say.
Sensational.
You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, you know what I mean? You want to get into my arena, bro? You want to get in the kitchen? I'm gonna turn the burners on and give you some fire. What is Medford whining about now? I don't know. I have no idea, actually. Medford crying again. Dude never stops being a meme. Here I am. Here, Ian. I will start start some shit so you can sneak in behind. It was on the website you were showing like a minute ago. I don't know what you mean. He's mad at people like Casey. Wish people like them would get tariffs out of business. Wow. People like them would get tariffs out of business. That's crazy. I mean, I think a lot of the like hyper patriot American makers probably feel that way. Because it's a business thing, you know what I'm saying? I don't take really any fucking sides in it. I just want everybody to make money. That's like, you know what I mean? I didn't watch it. I don't ever watch anything. We got Daily Gear Guide, fellow content creator. What's up, brother? Everyday City Carry. What is up, man? My daughter is just wilding out in the back. Can you see Amelia right now? She's going crazy. For a Marine, he is a whiny little bitch. Damn, dude. People going hard in the paint right now. Yeah, this stuff is crazy, the tariff stuff, like for sure, man. You know, I'm privy to some, you know, group chats and you know, some, you know, client DMs and things like that. So for the most part, I haven't seen a lot of people being affected. You know what I mean? I haven't seen a lot of people get affected yet. There have been some websites that I've gone to, and then like on the top it says we are no longer shipping to USA, like some wild stuff like that. So, and I don't know if you know, you know what? Let's just watch the Elliot Page one. Not the actress that became a dude. The other Elliot Page, Dylan Page's brother. Dylan Page, if you don't know, he's like one of the best, like he's like one of the best news like creators in my opinion. He's always like doing news, bro, and it's like unbiased. You know, first of all, he's not from America; he's from the UK, and he's always reporting on stuff. And his brother is like a fashion content creator. He does sneakers and things like that. So here, this is Dylan Page right here. Jesus Christ, this guy's 15.3 million followers. He's awesome. Like I always watch his stuff. He talks about everything. You know, it's a much more unbiased view. So, you know, it's, you know, when you go to these creators, it's always a left wing or a right wing thing, and I'm more like centered. So like I like to watch news from people that are totally unbiased, or I like to watch both sides news and then come to my own conclusion. That's how you have to watch shit right now. And I do not watch mainstream news at all. I really do not take anything from mainstream news at face value anymore. Like I will either watch a podcast where an expert is on it and listen to that issue, or like I just don't fucking care and I don't look into it. You know what I mean? But back to the tariff stuff. Here, there's examples in Elliot Page's video. I think it's let me see. Page. Let me see if I can find this, bro. I think it's this guy. Yeah, he talked about it. Where is it? He talked. Is it this?
Starting today, everything from China costs a whole lot more. Adidas just announced that they're raising prices for everyone in the US. Sneaker resale platform Poison won't even let US customers buy anything. Shein prices have skyrocketed, some increased by 300%. Temu is trying to hide price increases by saying everything now ships magically from your local warehouses. Amazon actually tried to display.
Look at that. This is the most interesting one because this we all know about this. Check this out. Amazon had a tariff charge, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look at that, $10.
The tariffs on product prices, but Trump personally called Bezos and said,
Daddy, chill.
So he took it down. So why now? Well, right now, the final tariff-free cargo ships carrying Chinese goods have just entered the US and hit the ports. But from now on, these ships are now hit with the staggering 145% tariff that US put on China. So what can you expect? Well, sneakers and fashion are some of the most affected categories for price
and that's what I saw. Is like sneakers, you know, are more expensive, like some of them.
Realistically, expect less stock across the board. Shelves and clothing racks may start looking real empty. A $100 Nike sneaker, for example.
That's wild, bro. This is gonna be $156.
Could cost $156. Same goes for Adidas. You could be paying $150 for a pair of Sambas. Now, all of this could change if the US or China.
Yeah, it's basically he just closed off the video there. But yeah, very interesting video. I watched that. You know, looked a little bit into it, you know, some prices and stuff. And then I saw some websites that had like, we're not shipping to America anymore. I'm like, whoa. Let's keep going down here. Mark Ridgewell says, buy less crap. True. I think Raylight sent an email, said they were no longer shipping to the US. Yes, I believe I saw that in one of my group chats. Jonathan Pye is one of my favorite news people, but it's like satire news. I get satire news from one of the best news sources, Tim Dillon, comedian Tim Dillon, dude. He's the best. Let's see, bro. I honestly checked out going to www for political stuff for a bit. My mental health has thanked me. Oh, I see. The thing is like for me, since I'm like super like centered about things, it doesn't affect me in that way. I honestly think like politics today, like I could not write TV better than this. Like to me, it's so interesting things that are happening. And I don't talk about it that much, but I listen to a lot of the stuff. You know what I mean? And I don't want to claim I'm an expert or anything, but it's super interesting to me, things that are happening all over the world, you know? And yeah, that's to me, like I don't get messed up by it. You know what I mean? But I think it's super interesting because like I couldn't watch a TV show that's better than what's going on right now. Like I could not. Like you couldn't write it better than this, you know? Although Daily Show is mad liberal, that's what I am. Yeah, you see, I don't even want to label myself anything. Like honestly, you know what I mean? Let's keep going down here. Let's see what's going on. Buy less crap and take less craps. Todd Carr is in the house. We got Henry G in the house as well. Any energy drink fans in the chat? So it's funny you ask, bro, because I didn't even tell Kelly that we have this, but I have this crazy protein like drink right now. It's called Spilt, and they, you know, I tried to apply for samples before, and you know they said, you know, basically go fuck yourself. But and now they reached out to your boy and they sent me a case. Like they sent me an invite, right? So this stuff is crazy. Like it's protein and it has caffeine in it. And they sent me split regular and split max. So split regular has 20 grams of protein and has 90 calories, which is very low calorie. It tastes really good too. I had the cookies and cream one, and the regular spilt drink has 60 milligrams of caffeine, but the max has 140 milligrams. And it's very, very good. I really, really like this. Very cool. They have a bunch of different flavors and stuff. Yes, I am an energy drink fan, but I try not to drink them all the time, because I don't know. Like, what if there are long-term implications? Like, I am such a healthy guy, right? And I eat very clean. I exercise every day, even if I'm not lifting weights. Sometimes on the weekends, I do body weight stuff like pull-ups, push-ups, squats, things like that. Um, I just love it. I love being healthy. I love being optimal in my own body. But imagine like the way I go down is like my heart, like because I drank too many energy drinks and later things that people didn't know about now, like, like made some weird arrhythmia in my heart and I freaking die that way. Even though I'm like super healthy guy, I don't want to be that. So while I have a crazy stock of energy drinks, there's a giant, not a giant, there's a cooler outside just filled with energy drinks from different brands that send stuff to me. And I will drink it like once a week, maybe. If Kelly and I go on a walk, like a 4-mile walk or something, we'll usually have we'll split one. But I try not to drink it every day because I already take pre-workout 3 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Sometimes I'll do it on Thursday, it depends. And the rest of the week I do non-stim pre-workout. You know what I mean? So I get more pumps, even though like it's not giving me the stimulation, the caffeine, all the other stuff, taurine, all that. I just don't know what it's gonna do to my body in the long run. That's why I don't want to drink it all the time. But am I a fan? Yes. All right, let's keep going down here. We got who else is going down? Man, the chat keeps like just going really, really far. Look at Ben. He's Chinese now. He's Chinese, Ben. Ben is just typing in Chinese right here. Naked news on spice used to be super credible. That's hilarious. Let's keep dude, the Spice channel. I haven't heard that in mad long. That's like the channel when we were kids that it would be like some weird channel, right? And then it's all like jumbled up, right? And you're trying to like move the antenna, and then like, oh, I see a boob, move it like. Y'all heard about Ghost Energy? Yes. I haven't heard, but I've tried it. They send me stuff all the time. Red Bull Summer Edits. Summer Edish is Liddy. Summer Edition. Edish. Okay. I couldn't even get that. I got a weighted vest on the way to me. Fire, bro. Speaking of the weighted vest, I just added another 2.5 pounds. So this is 32.5 right now. And I forgot to show you guys my new kicks, yeah. I don't know if Eugene Krabs is in here anymore, but he was always making fun of me for wearing mids. My niece's boyfriend got me the hookup on these. These are the new Jordan 1 cheeseburgers. They're just fire, bro. But yeah, this one looks super nerdy, this weight vest. You know what I'm saying? But like, yo, I'm wearing it. Your boy's wearing it, right? He still got the legs. I'm a little bit slimmer now, but I still got it, right? And yeah, we chilling, baby. Yeah, I'm a big fan of weighted vests, and I'm gonna tell you why. I don't know if you watched the video that I made. Someone is asking about the vest, so I created a video that I will just reply with this video when someone asks about the vest. Wearing this weighted vest, like 8 to 10 hours a day, even if I'm sitting, right? Because I asked AI, I asked ChatGPT, like how many calories would I burn 7 days a week wearing a weighted vest, and I put the weight down, and then I had to put my age and like my weight and height and stuff. And it was like you could burn up to 1,000 to 2,000 calories a week. Do you know how insane that is? If it was like 2,000 calories, that's like burning away 4 meals of the week, dude. So that means for me, a guy who loves to eat, I can like cheat a little. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, oh, let me get that peanut butter sandwich, with the Oreo cookies in it. Like it's fine, So that's why I wear it. That's one of the reasons. The other reason is like it makes me a lot stronger when it comes to doing regular life things, like picking up Amelia, picking up Kelly. I picked up Kelly, like almost broke her back and stuff. Like things are just lighter because, imagine I'm like a 150-pound guy and I'm wearing a 35-pound vest right now. So I'm basically a 185-pound guy walking around. Then I take the vest off and everything is so light You know, I'm feeling lighter. I could move, you know. So when I work out, I don't wear the vest anymore. I used to, but I got injured, so I don't do it when I'm working out. So when I take it off and I go work out, I feel super strong. I feel really good. You know, we're all getting older. We're all getting older, man. I'm not as young as I used to be. I'm losing my hair. Like you could see it in some of the videos. There's definitely like thinning going on. And you know, I can't stop that. But I could be healthy. I could be strong. You know what I mean? For me, I'm not even saying I'm a strong guy. I'm saying I am strong, like for me. Like I am stronger than me last year. You know what I mean? But yeah, good for you, dude. Good for you, dude. A weighted vest is a great way to get some fitness in without doing shit. Like you're literally just wearing it. Let's keep going down here. 3D energy drinks. What is that? What? What's a 3D energy drink? I've never tried this in my whole life. Oh, I tried to I saw this on TikTok and I tried to request it. They denied me, bro. It was the AI one, not this. It was this one right here. We'll see. I don't pay for any of them. I just wait for them to send it to me. Favorite protein powder? This is a very, very good question. Okay. So if you're gonna ask me what is the best tasting protein powder, I would tell you it is from Ghost. I love Ghost protein. The problem with Ghost protein powder is like there's so many calories, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're spending 160 calories for one scoop. That is insane, bro. All right, so let me check. Let me show you right now. All right, I'm gonna show you. This is the good stuff right here, Rat King. This is the good stuff right here. I'm gonna show you. Let me do the screen share. Boom. Go right here, Amazon. All right, boom. So this is Ghost protein right here, Oreo. This is delicious. Like you can make ice cream with this. Here's the problem. You see, it's 150 calories for 25 grams of protein. You're probably thinking like 50 calories is not that much, but if you're like eating a lot of food to bulk up and like you're trying to dial your diet in, this is the protein that Kelly and I drink. Farm fed, and I drink the spice one. Hold on, farm fed protein. Hold on a second. Let me show you guys. And you're gonna be like, holy shit, the calories are so much lower. Farm fed protein. I don't know why it keeps showing me spices. Here we go. Oh, wait, what the hell? It's gone. Oh, it's right here. All right, so you see this farm fed protein right here? This is marshmallow milk. It is good. It's very good. It's not as good as Ghost. Look at the calories, 100 calories for 25 grams. You know what I'm saying? So I usually do 2 scoops of protein with some collagen protein in a shake, and then that's what I drink after I work out. That's only 200 calories. For 2 scoops, you get 50 grams of protein. I'm supposed to have at least 150 grams a day. That's already 50, bro. You know, then I eat 2 more steaks on top of that. I'm already on 150, you know? And the steaks cut that I eat is round, which is like one of the worst cuts because it's not that soft, but the calories is like around 3, like it's like less than 400 calories for 7 ounces. It's all about calories, bro. You know, a lot of people will tell you like I'm just big boned, I can't lose weight, or like I have a disease. That's what. No, bro. If you are stranded on a deserted island and you have no food for a week, you will fucking lose weight. There's not one person on earth that wouldn't happen to. But it's all about calories. So yeah, I know I just did a boring spiel right now on protein powder and calories, but y'all asked. Let's keep going down here. I'm in a pocket knife rabbit hole. Oh yeah, what kind of knives do you like right now? They got bought and are ending all their flavor collabs like Sour Patch Kids. Oh damn. We had that before. Let's see who's going. Hey, Brown Sugar, how's it going? Thank you for coming through. How many calories do you think burned with a vest trying to drop 30 this summer? See, the thing is, like, you have to start low with the vest. You guys got to remember, I didn't put on 35 pounds and just started walking around my house. I probably would have gotten hurt. I started with 14 pounds and then moved my way up slowly. Then I went to like 20 something. And then, you know, eventually, like, I was like, okay, I'm ready for 30 pounds. And I did 30. Now I'm up to 35. I will probably outgrow this vest eventually. And I'll have to buy another one because it only goes up to 40. I only have 2 more sandbags left to fill, but today's the first day I put a sandbag in it, so there's like a little bit of a adjustment period for the week, you know. Usually for like maybe a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then eventually like putting it on, it's not a bother anymore. You want to get to that point and then move up, you know. It'll be crazy if I just carry like 100 pounds a day. I just have like crazy shoulders and traps, you know. Let's keep going down until you get Spice was diet adult movies. I picked up the vest to strengthen my core. That's what I've struggled to knock off. You're gonna lose some dad fat, but then my number one suggestion to lose fat is don't drink soda, don't drink juice. If you can do, and don't drink alcohol. If you can do that, if you drink alcohol right now and you drink soda and you drink a lot of juice and like smoothies and all that bullshit, if you can cut that shit out and just drink water, you will fucking drop weight like so fast. Like people don't understand. When people ask me for advice on losing weight, I tell them that like drop the sweets, and they're like, oh, but I have a sweet tooth though. I'm gonna be like, okay, but do you want to be out of shape or do you want to get back in shape? Like, you know, there's one video that I always go back to when it comes to like dieting and, you know, like going on a diet and stuff. Hold on, let me find this money. CT Fletcher. I want to find it. This video explains how I feel about like dieting and stuff like that. Because a lot of people think of it the wrong way. You know, think about like fuel that goes in your car, right? You're gonna put diesel in that shit, even though you don't take diesel. You know what I'm saying? And this is the video I'm talking about. I found it. This is it right here.
That is the weakest fucking excuse I've ever heard.
Hold on, it's not this one. Fuck. Thought I had it. Oh, it's this one right here.
It's a lot of hard work. It's hard work that most people.
My favorite shit.
You're not dieting for fucking taste, motherfucker. You're dieting for the results that dieting is gonna give you. Oh, it tastes so nasty, I can't diet. You whining ass bitch. Pacifier sucking pussy. Shut the fuck up and eat that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was hard for me too. I used to drink soda all the time. I used to eat sweets all the time. I would, even though I was always a skinny guy, I would buy 2-gallon like cases of Cold Stone ice cream and I would eat them in 1 week and I would still be skinny, but I felt like shit. I had stomach problems. I had problems going to the bathroom. I thought I had colon cancer. I was eating like dog shit. I would have McDonald's. Like I would come home and the bus lets me off right in front of McDonald's, like near my house. And I would get like two double cheeseburgers and a Shamrock shake. Like I would do that like 3 or 4 times a week. Like, you know, when I was in my maybe like mid 30s to late 30s. And then what? Like, yeah, tastes pretty good for the moment, you know. But, you know, I felt like shit. If you could cut out sweets and soda and juice and stuff, you're going to drop like 15 pounds, like right away. Let's keep going down. Ray, what? Time to up your game and swim in the vest. I'm a terrible swimmer. Terrible. Like Kelly and I almost died in Hawaii. We have video of it. We have videos of it where we almost drowned. Oh, no. Did I get rid of it, bro? Oh, no. Do I have it? I don't know if I have it. Kelly and I were looking at each other like, you know, I think I told the story before. We went to Hawaii for a honeymoon and they took us out into the ocean, right? And these kids like that are the guides on the boat. These kids like grew up in Hawaii. You can just tell they got like perfect tans. They're like mixed ethnicities. They look beautiful. They're like great looking kids. You know what I mean? They're like in college or something, right? They're all like showing us what to do. And they just expect people to know how to fucking swim and snorkel and all this stuff. Kelly's never gone snorkeling before. I went like maybe twice, so I kind of knew what to do a little bit. But this is the middle of the ocean, and it's like the waves are going like this. There is no land in sight. I'm talking about way, way out, okay? So we're in this like circle thing where there's like little buoys so you can't get out, right? And you're like encapsulated with a group of people. And then they just throw us in there, bro. And Kelly and I are like, babe, are you okay? She's like, yeah. That's how we were talking to each other. Now, after a while, I got my bearings, and I didn't even realize that Kelly didn't. because first of all, she like wore her contacts for some reason, like in fucking salt water. Like, what are you doing? Right? You know what I mean? And then yo, we straight up like when we got back, we're like, dude, that was pretty hard at first. And she's like, I never got used to it. I got used to it after a while. I was like, breathing through the little pipe, the snorkeling pipe, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I cannot swim that good. I can like dog paddle and shit, Let's keep going there. We got Orbital Knives. Yo, Orbital Knives, dude. They got some dope shit. If you guys haven't seen the Orbital Knives Callisto, which I actually, dude, it's so funny. I did not want to sell this knife. Okay. I don't know if I told this story on the show before. So the Callisto is this knife from Orbital Knives. Shout out to them for coming in here. And it's this right here. Okay. So I had this one, the Blue Micarta version. Let me just get rid of some of these tabs on my thing. I had this one right here. So I have this, and I'm like looking through my collection, and I'm like, oh, let me make a video because I wanted to make a tutorial video for Bladebinge, right? And I like listed this knife, you know what I'm saying, for like pretty low price. I put like $40. I didn't think anyone was gonna buy it. Yo, in the middle of editing the video, like someone buys the knife, and I'm like, fuck, I forgot to take it down, right? So I actually had to sell this. And you could see me in the video, like, yo, while I was making the video, like somebody bought it, because I was teaching people how to use Bladebinge, basically. But yeah, this is a very cool knife right here, $90, $89, 154 cm. You got my Micarta, great action, just a simple budget banger, under $100. I think that was the plan when they were making this knife, and I think they really succeeded on that. They have other shit too, so definitely check out Orbital Knives. Let's go down here. Let's see who else we got. Don't drink that stuff. What do you mean? Like energy drinks? Let's keep going down here. I need more protein intake. Eat steaks. A round cut steak, 7 ounces, is like 50 grams of protein for like less than 400 calories. You know what I mean? Everybody loves steak, bro. And it's like a lean cut as well. So, not as much fat as ribeye. Ribeye is more delicious, of course, but it's also more expensive. I could get 2.5, 3 weeks worth of steak for $60 at Costco of round cut, so I can eat steak every day. I eat steak twice a day, probably, or some kind of chicken. I'll definitely eat it for lunch. I do just steak. It's just fucking 7 ounces cube steak. I put some Redmond's real salt on it, which is this really good salt. And then I have these fucking sauces, dude. Oh, God, we're just talking about food so much. My mouth is watering right now. There are these Tasty Co sauce. I'm giving you guys like the diet hacks. Dude. This is so funny. This is so funny, dude. Yeah, I just got these sauces recently, and they're really, really good. They're really good. They're low calorie. Oh shit, where are they? What is it called on Taste Flavor Co. or something? Oh, I found it. Here it is right here. So this sauce, bro, for people that are trying to diet down, that love sauce, ketchup, things like that. Yo, these sauces right here, let me tell you something right now, okay? These fucking sauces, dude, you got the hot honey sriracha, cherry smoked barbecue. The sweet honey mustard is like sent by the gods. It's so good. You got the buffalo blue cheese, which is amazing, spicy garlic parm. It's $50 for all 5 of them. They're like 10 calories for a tablespoon. Dude, 1 tablespoon is a lot, okay? So if you use 2 tablespoons, it's 20 calories. It's very low calorie, and it tastes very, very good. If you are a sauce guy and, you're trying to cut out the calories, get this shit. It's amazing. Let's go down here. I'd like my protein cage free or free range. I also eat eggs every day. I do about at least 4 eggs a day. Bet Ghost protein sounds tasty. I'm on the skinny side, so I need a little bit extra calories to bulk up. Yeah, go for Ghost, dude. Go for Ghost. Is really good. Weight loss is 95% eating less and 5% working out more. Yeah, I would say getting in shape is all about diet. But let's say a guy doesn't even diet, right? And but he works out like every day. He works out like 3 or 4 times a week. He's still gonna be better off than the guy that doesn't work out at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to, like, guys, we're not immortal. Like, we're gonna die. You know what I mean? Like, we're all gonna die. And like, don't you at least want to be in the best version of yourself before you fucking say goodbye? Because you're gonna feel like dog shit. But if you're like somewhat healthy and you live like this great optimal life, or like, you know, you were strong and you felt good for longer, wouldn't you rather have that? That you guys are just gonna go down fighting, bro? You know what I mean? Oh, it's okay. I'm old now. I'm in my 40s now. I'm in my 50s now. Dude, you don't have to do that. My brother's 53. You know what I'm saying? He's 53, guys. He's 53. He just did a crazy video the other day, and I was like, holy shit, this guy just makes me feel terrible about myself. Yeah, let's all feel bad right now. Yeah. This guy's 53 years old. Like, he's shirtless in this one. It's fucking crazy. Dude, this guy is fucking insane, bro. Yeah. Yeah, and he had a brain tumor. What the fuck is our excuse? You know what I'm saying, dude? What the fuck? Whenever somebody is like, oh, you know, it's because you're just 40 right now. Wait till you're in your 50s. I'm like, oh, yeah? What about my brother, though? And he's natty. He's not on testosterone. He's not on steroids or anything like that. This is a guy that's just worked out his whole life. Look at this. Dude, this guy is 53 years old. What the hell is going on? Bro, this dude is crazy. All right, let me go down. Let me keep going down. What's your favorite HRC powder? Dude, it needs to be 80 HRC or I don't drink it. I got Kizer Beglighter 2, Civivi Mini Praxis, Swiss Tech, Werdig, and the Orange Ozark Trail Bug Out. Oh, the Bug Out. Okay, yeah, the Beglighter 2, love that. Love Civivi Mini Praxis. That's a great one. No sodas, juice, or sugary coffee drinks. Yes. One of those Starbucks drinks is 1,000 calories or 800 or something. Dude, I dumped mac and cheese on my po' boy today. I need the cardio. Holy shit. Now, see, here's the thing, right? Like, Justin, I will eat that. Like, Kelly and I will eat that, but like not all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I pay attention to the calories. So, for example, like I go to Chick-fil-A with Kelly, right? I have an order that is only 600 calories and has mad protein in it. It has like 60 grams of protein or something like that. And that is a spicy chicken fillet without the bread. And then I just get a Cool Ranch wrap. And that's like really good to me. That tastes really good. That's like 600 calories, you know? And it's a lot of protein, a fuck ton of protein. As opposed to me getting like the fries and all. Fries is good if you're trying to get carbs in, if you're like bulking. Fries are actually a good use of like losing weight. It's just people eat too much of it. Like a serving is like pretty small. It's like that big. You know, if you do that, it's like, I think it's like 90 calories or something. Self-control is a bitch. True. If you guys watch my vlogs with Kelly and I are foodies, guys. We eat like I eat, bro. I eat. You understand? Like tomorrow, this weekend, I'm going to an all-you-can-eat sushi and crab boil for Mother's Day for Kelly and my mom. We're taking them there. And you think I'm not going to eat? I'm going to eat like fucking 10 pounds of food probably. You know? It's not sugar. It's high fructose corn syrup. If you can eliminate that, you can lose weight. I have a lot of like stuff with sugar. It's like sugar is probably the most addictive thing in the world. And this is coming from a guy that has done every drug but heroin. You know what I mean? Like, it's so addictive that when I have sugar, like my body wants different things. Do you know what I'm saying? This is why, like, if you watch like My 600-Pound Life, these people are so addicted to sugar because sugar is in all the really good tasting food. It's in pizza, it's in bread, it's in dessert, it's in drinks, it's in everything, right? That's why when they look at like broccoli or like an asparagus, they want to throw up. It's like your body is so addicted to sugar that like you want to vomit at the thought of eating something else. I mean, that's an extreme case. Like, you know, everyone is not like that. That's like, you know, my 600-pound life, but that's how deadly it is. Now I have it. I'll have regular ice cream sometimes, you know. I just don't do it all the time. I don't have like sugar every day. Like I have very little of it. I'm late, worked a 13-hour day, so it was really slow making dinner. Dude, it's all good. Thank you for coming through, man. We want you to get rest and stuff. You know, they were on roids. Everybody's on roids. I think my chat keeps going up and I keep losing my place in what you guys are saying. Swimming is one of those rare times when it helps to be a little fat. Okay. All right. Or you could be like really, really in shape and be a good swimmer. You know what I'm saying? There are two levels of fun things to do, fun things to remember. Oh, what are we talking about? I swim pretty good. It's been years though, and I swim weird. Okay. Can you swim in the ocean though? Like in the middle of the ocean where there's waves and shit coming, not in a pool. Like most people want to swim over the water, like going below it. Okay. All right. Yo, what's up? Dan Stan EDC. How's it going, man? We're chilling. Ray, you're one of the biggest sellers on Bladebinge. I'm not. You must have sold over 100 or 200. No, I haven't. I'm definitely not one of the biggest sellers. I probably sold 4 knives on there. I do talk about Bladebinge a lot. You know, I work with them. 7-ounce, go big, 32 ounces. Yeah, you can do that, but I like to split my meals throughout the day. And I'm only allotted a certain amount because I'm not that tall, guys. So like my caloric intake, according to AI, if I want to gain weight, it's like 2,800 calories. If I want to maintain, I think it was like 25 or something. You know, and if I want to lose weight, I go below 25. I've gone to 2,000 before. That's when I got to like 143 pounds. I was super lean, and I did that transformation video, and everybody's like, "Oh shit, like that's crazy." Yeah. So for me, like calories, like I don't need a 32-ounce steak. You know what I mean? I need about 150 grams of protein a day. So everything that I eat has protein in it. Everything. My peanut butter is double the protein, less carbs, less sugar. My bread is protein bread. It's keto bread. Breakfast, I usually have 4 eggs. Maybe I'll make an omelet with some cheese sometimes. You know, but I eat. Like people think I don't eat. Like it seems logical. And Fox is eating with me at an all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue place, and I out ate them. They weigh more than me. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's really surprising. Let's keep going down here. What did I miss? Seems logical. I'm trying to scroll down. Also, I booked the same flight as you, at least on the way to Atlanta. I forgot your flight info. I am flying at like, what time am I flying? Who's going to Blade Show? Show of hands in the chat, please. I got to scroll down to the bottom. I'm like losing you guys right now. Sorry about that. Zero Sugar Sweet Baby Rays is fire. It is very good. It is very good. Everyone smash that like button. Thank you so much for saying that. I'm getting through your comments now. Hey, Ray is overworking. I notice I'm working 90 hours a week, and I notice I'm losing some muscle. Yes, because you grow muscle in recovery. That's why. So you need to have some recovery. That's why you're losing it. You're also assuming that a Category 3 hurricane doesn't fire. What? Fling a Volvo at you in your lifetime. What the hell are you saying, bro? What are you saying right now? Anyone in here have the Kizer Hawk? And so how do you like it? I think it's one of the better Kizers that have come out in a while. I have one. Let's see if I can find it right now. It's right here. I think it's one of the better ones to come out in a while. I got to be honest. You have to be in love with the design, though. That's my opinion on it. The design is pretty out there. It's wonky. I don't know why these holes are here. It's maybe to make it lighter. But if you are just an action snob and a package opener, box cutter guy like me, very, very good knife here. Very good. Absolutely love this thing. Let's see what else is going on. Let's see. Pretty close. So chilly, and it went down to freezing. What? I don't know what this means. See this right here. You're also assuming that a Category 3 hurricane doesn't fling a vulva at you in your lifetime. At that point, it's not going to matter how many sit-ups you did that morning. This is, and I didn't mean to single you out here. The only people that say this are people that are unfit, that don't work out at all, they don't understand fitness or health at all. This is the type of, whenever like fitness is brought up, this is always like, hey, you could die tomorrow though, and it doesn't matter. It's like, that's always like the weird answer to it. But it's like the alternative is like, you wake up and you feel like shit every day. Like you wake up and like your body hurts. You're like, oh my God, things are heavy. You're like breathing hard going up the stairs. You would rather do that than spend 30 minutes a day in your yard. You know what I mean? Like it's weird, the reactions to this, to health and stuff. Is the automatic reaction is always to go to either make fun of it or be funny, or it's like, oh, you could die tomorrow though. I'm still alive, guys. I'm older than a lot of you guys. You know what I mean? Like I'm still here. So that statement to me, like, I feel like it's an automatic response that people have. Yeah, but you could be really, really in shape and you could die tomorrow. Your car could hit you. Yeah, you could. But you could also wake up feeling like crap every day. You could still keep eating the same stuff. You could just spend literally 15 minutes a day and get healthier in like a month. But like nobody's willing to do that. Most people aren't willing to do that. The M390 seems, it's like heat treated good. I'm troll picking up this week. Are you talking about the Kizer Hawk? I'm not a big steel metallurgy guy. You guys know that, because I just cut boxes. I cut boxes and then I do this. I can't even reach it right now. It's right here. I cut boxes and then I strap my knives with this. And that's it. Like, and the steel, unless it's like 14C28N or like some really budget steel, like ATR 13 MOV or something. I don't even use knives that have that anymore. I don't notice that much, guys. I'm also like rotating between knives all the time. So when it comes to performance, somebody was talking shit in the comments saying like, you don't use your knives at all or something. And I'm like, how much use do I need to get in order for me to properly use that word? Right? If I cut open a package, does that mean I used my knife or it doesn't? Right? I think in EDC, people get this like high and mighty attitude, like, yo, you don't use your knives at all. And I think it is stemming from jealousy, because a guy like me is working with all these brands for some reason. Listen, I don't know why they like me. I don't know why you guys like me. You know what I mean? But I got trashed in one of my comment sections on YouTube, and they were like, you don't use your knives at all. And I just give them the fire emoji like I normally do, Carbs are more addictive than sugar for me, but carbs have sugar. That's the thing. See, this is an ill-informed comment, because bread has sugar in it. You know what I mean? Sugar becomes, I think carbohydrates become what? Glycogen or something? I forgot the actual term for it, but yeah, carbs have sugar in it. Sugar, caffeine, nicotine make the world go round. True that, dude. I'm addicted to caffeine, probably. I have coffee every day. I haven't sharpened mine yet, but I've cut a bunch of different shit with it. It's still nasty sharp. What's great is the DLC still looks new. I agree with you on that. My DLC has not gotten damaged at all. You naturally float when you're fat, and yeah, I've swam in the ocean. I don't mind when the water goes over my head. I dive under it. Okay. How long can you do it? Can you do it for a long time? If we were on a boat and the boat sank, would you be able to swim to shore, even though the shore is like not visible? Because like you wouldn't be able to float all the way down there. You know what I mean? I am going to Blade Show. Hell yeah, dude. So am I. Thanks for the info. I was gonna get a Para 3, but I'm liking the Hawk better. Para 3, if you're gonna ask me, if you're like, yo, I am a shipping manager and I need to cut stuff a lot. You know what I mean? I have to cut like 500 boxes a day. I would go Para 3 all day. you know. But if you're like, I want a really cool knife that has great action that looks really weird, I would go for the Kizer Hawk. Have you got the Artisan Cutlery Revel yet? I have not, but they sent me an invite on TikTok like today, and I said yes, and I think it's in transit now. Let's see. I keep calling it the Kizer Hawk Tua, dude. Dude, Hawk Tua disappeared, huh? She did that crypto scam, and then she's gone. That was so crazy. Let's keep going down here. Orbital does have some dope knives, 100%. He also like made one of my favorite Eddie Martinez designed one of my favorite concepts, you know, which I actually have handy right now. The Daco right here. And you know, he messaged me after I put up the video, and I'm like, holy shit, you designed that? And I should have known. There's an EM looking logo on it. But yeah, this is one of my favorites lately. Kansept has been working with me a lot in the, I would say, good half of the end half of 2024, maybe till now. They've been really working with me a lot, and this was one of the knives they sent recently. It's very, very good. Daco. Let's keep going down here. I do one sit up a day, bro. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be. M390 is overhyped. Fight me. M390 was like at one point, right? We Knives made a bunch of M390 stuff, and they were like, "Yo, are you gonna make more knives with it?" And then M390 just exploded after that. Let's keep going down some more. Carbs turn to sugar. Sugar already is. I got my Safe Queens and I got my carry pieces. I say do whatever the fuck you want with yours. That's exactly what I say. That's exactly what I say. I can tell you right now, I barely cut anything with my Oz Machine Co. Roosevelt. Not because I don't think it can handle it. It's I'm planning to make that a pass me down to my daughter. You know? And you guys know the story with that. The Roosevelt, it's called the Rosie, and my daughter's nickname is Rosie. So, you know, it's like if I don't want to use it that much. I probably have flipped it less than 20 times. It's in this drawer right now. It's in the box, by the way. It's not just people always get mad at me because there's just knives in this drawer, like bare. Like, dude, I have a $429 Excalibur here, just chilling in here. You know, just like there's just knives in here that are like expensive, and I just leave it in there. People get mad at me in the comments. We got Nathan Nedick in the house. What's up, bro? I can hold my breath about a minute, and depends on how far our boat goes down. Miles, yeah, more than that, I question I could do it. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see that, bro. I'd like to see that because there were definitely people that looked like they could swim in this fucking Hawaii trip, and you know, we weren't the only ones having problems. Let's keep going down here. The U-Ray Laconical design from Kansept is super sick. I asked for it. Like, I was like, hey, can I check that out? But I think they're on holiday right now. That's right. It is called the Bison. I posted about it. It's huge. It's like over 4-inch blade length. Let's keep going down. I did ask for it, though. The truth about steel. If I grabbed 10 Callistos and mislabeled them with Almax or M390, probably 1 in 10 people would tell, but maybe even less. That would make a cool video. That would be hilarious, bro. I paid good money to make sure my son can swim better than I can. I'm gonna do the same thing, like with Rosie. I'm just gonna be like, listen, your parents are like really shitty swimmers. Like we gotta make sure you're not. All right, we got to do the giveaway right now. I'm getting pretty crazy. Let's see. Let's get some knives here. Aha. Haha. I don't have any tech right now. So you guys are actually going to get a bunch of I'll give this CRKT away. All right, I'm going to give these 2 knives away, I guess. I'm going to give away a Knives Knives misdemeanor. And I'm just playing, yeah. Everyone's like, what? Imagine that's what I do. The people that aren't here are going to get so pissed. Be like, what do you mean, man? All right, I'll give away these 2 budget knives right here. I don't have any tech for you guys. I didn't get anything ready. I'm really sorry about that. I was busy just hanging out with the fam, you know. Oh, you know what? This is what I'll do. I'll give away a flashlight too. I'll give away this one. You guys want this flashlight? This is an FC11 from Workhorse. It's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Very simple. I want to win the Kansept Leviathan. I'm not doing that, bro. Whoa, we get the. But yeah, I'll give this one away as well as. Let me give you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna give away this. The new Ken Onion Jr. design, the Bamboozle 2 or 5 or whatever it's called. I know it's spring assisted, but I need to get rid of this thing. You'll have a piece of CRKT history, dude. Let's do the giveaway right now. So it's a flashlight and a knife. CRKT disappointment in hand, bro. That's so fucked up. But kind of true though. But it's free, right? It's free, right, guys? Dude, it is so hot in here. I am like sweating like crazy right now. I am sweating. Swimming was one of my favorite things to do as a kid. I miss having a pool. I have a pool. It's above ground. We're very ghetto. It's like super New York City hood type shit with above ground pool. You know what I mean? Let's do 1 through 60. I'm gonna do. All right, I got the number. Guess the number from 1 through 60. You get these 2 things right here. We're getting close to 40K, by the way, guys. I think I'm almost at 38K right now. So just a little bit longer, and we'll do another like big-ish kind of giveaway. You know? Tenable Beaver versus Shard. That's a good question. Do I have the Beaver here? I don't know. Oh, this is the Beaver, right? Oh man, that's a good question. I don't think I have the. Oh, I do have the Tenable Shard. Damn, they're so similar. They're so similar, bro. I don't even know if I could. They're too similar. All right, let's see. I think 2 people have to fight with each other because if I'm doing my math correctly, I think it's Mark Ridgewell who is. Oh no, dude! Somebody got it exactly, and it's Marco. Holy shit! It's 41. I thought that Mark Ridgewell and Orbital Knives would have to do a sudden death or something, but it's 41, as you can see right there. Dude, Marco, you win a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yo, y'all got to tell people, like, yo, you should do Everyday City Carries live because, like, the giveaways, you could win easier. It doesn't have as many people in it. You know what I'm saying? You know? Let's try to grow the show bigger, guys. It gives me more credibility with the brands. I get better stuff, and the better stuff that I get, the better stuff I can give you, you know? And I apologize. I did not have any tech stuff. I just didn't get to go in the bins. It's in the laundry room, and I have to go pick the stuff out there. And he says, "Oh, I would not take the knife." That's hilarious. My son's gonna be pissed. He always says that. And then Me with Knives Mark was like, "Yo, does Mark Ridgewell's son really want the screwdriver?" And I was like, "No, he's just being crazy." That is so hilarious. So Marco, just email me. I'm like losing my voice already. Just email me everydaycitycarry@gmail.com. Let's check out knife news right before this thing ends, right? I just press the button on my little device and let's launch on. Boom. Wow, what the hell is that? Yo, bro, there's a new buck, bro. May buck of the month. Makes the Slim Pro even pro-ier. I mean, all right. Do you guys still consider the Buck 110 as like one of the best, like USA made? It's USA made, right? That's why people like it and shit. How much is this knife? 112 Slim Pro TRX. $200. Oh my God. This is $200, guys. Let's see what's in it, huh? I'm gonna look at the specs. I don't see anything. PVD coated elements. This is G10. Also Cerakoted is the handle, which is aluminum instead of the usual G10. Okay, so it's aluminum. What about the steel, though? It's MagnaCut steel, which is good news. Also covered by crushed orchid Cerakote. Bro, this is, yo, you guys want to cop that? You guys want to cop that buck? What do you guys think? You want to cop that buck? You guys want to cop that? Look at that. $200, bro. Holy shit. Damn. Yo, should I buy it and just give it to you guys? No, I'm just flying. I'm not gonna $200, yo. Let's see what you guys are saying here. Buck one, nah. It's a classic. It's a knife that deserves respect because of the history. But if the knife was just coming out, no, it wouldn't sell well. My humble opinion. Agreed. MagnaCut is overhyped too. Fight me. Interesting. I don't know. I don't know. Look at this guy put 44 all the way at the end, bro. The giveaway is already over. Yo, what the heck is going on? That's hilarious, bro. Yeah, that's so hilarious. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will be back on Sunday morning at 8 a.m. That's for patreon.com/everydaycitycarry. That is the show with Kelly and me and the baby. The baby was on the show this week. Hold on. Before I do that, let's do this. Let's go like this and try my YouTube button. Then I can show you what y'all are missing. You know what I'm saying? I can do a little preview and show you guys what happens on it. I don't want to, like, you know, do too much. Don't want to do too much, but oh shit, hold on a second. It's not going through. Ugh. Oh, if I go like this and I do view your channel, is that what happens? Manage videos. No. How come I can't see it? Even though I am the creator. Oh, I have to go this way. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know how to use YouTube. I'm being really weird. Maybe later. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's go like this. I got it. You need an Asian to do the tech stuff. I'm here. All right, so check it out right here. Week the EDCC Patreon. Guy, bro, why would you give HCR's the original Super Steel? Even had a shout out on here. That's hilarious. Okay, here we go. Look at we are with the baby tonight. She is being silly. And why is this not working right now? I'm trying to like make sure the audio is like perfect. And it is not
responding.
I can hear it. Okay, good. All right, it's fine. Yeah, so the Patreon of the week, dude. We will just watch like funny videos and or like just like crazy videos, like this guy choking out a guy to try to steal his camera, you know?
No.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
So the guy, look, on April 29, a man identified in media reports as a Chinese tourist was walking through a popular area of Barcelona. Basically, this guy tried to rob him.
Okay.
And he puts him in a rear naked choke, bro.
Wow.
Look.
Yeah.
This is why jiu-jitsu is important.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Relax.
You see the choke? That's open him. You're cutting. This is what we do on Patreon. Very hard-hitting news. So if you want that, go to patreon.com/everydaycitycarry, or you could join the YouTube channel memberships. This is your boy Ray. This is the Everyday City Carry podcast, episode 339.